Sup guys, welcome to A1 in a Box. If you haven't heard, Apple had a huge event where they released a lot of new stuff. I'll try to keep it as short as possible and highlight only the main stuff. So let's get right into it with the Apple Watch. The Apple Watch Series 3 now has cellular built in. Don't know how exactly it'll work, like if it'll just be an extension to your device or if you need to add another plan to your phone plan. They're focused on the fitness and heart monitoring again, but no real change to the watch itself. Just updating the health app to better help you with your fitness goals. One feature I thought was really cool was you can connect your AirPods or Beats headphones directly to your watch and listen through there now. I can't wait to try it out, and I'll be sure to pre-order and be one of the first to review this, so make sure to subscribe for that. The Series 3 with cellular will start at $400, Series 3 with no cellular at $330, and Series 1 at $250. I don't know what happened to Series 2, but that's it for pricing. Pre-orders start on September 15th and will be available in stores September 22nd. So Apple TV has the same feature, except now it has 4K HDR, so expect better quality pictures and video. That's the main thing that got changed, and it's a very welcome change, especially with 4K TVs being a lot cheaper these days. Regular Apple TVs start at $150, Apple TV 4K for 32GB starts at $180, and the 64GB version starts at $200. Pre-order starts on the 15th and available on the 22nd. Of course, the big thing people were waiting for were the iPhones. Let's start with the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. To me, honestly, they're basically the iPhone 7s and 7s Plus because the specs on them just got updated. But the key difference is the glass back and the support of Qi wireless charging. But other than that, the body and screen and everything else are the same as the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. I'm also curious as to how the colors actually look. The iPhone 8 comes in gold, silver, and space gray. It sucks they ditched the jet black, was expecting like a jet white or something, but I'll try to get my hands on all three to show you guys the differences in person and compare it to the jet black iPhone, so you guys have an idea of what it looks like before you guys decide on which to buy. So subscribe to stay tuned for that. They got rid of the 128GB version and forcing you to choose between 64 or 256GB now. The iPhone 8 starts at $700 and iPhone 8 Plus starts at $800. And you probably guessed it, pre-orders start on the 15th and available on the 22nd. Of course, I can't forget about the iPhone everyone has been waiting for. The iPhone 10 or X, whatever you want to call it, but it's finally here. If you've been keeping up with the iPhone rumors, then phone is no surprise. This was basically the same phone that's been circulating for a while now. I was a little bit disappointed because I thought they would bring something extra that wasn't a rumor, but still it's cool that Apple officially brought a full screen to the iPhone. The iPhone 10 has a 5.8-inch diagonally OLED display, it's full screen so no home button no more, 2436 by 1125 with a pixel density of 458 ppi, which is a weird resolution but it is what it is, glass back of course for Qi charging, stainless steel sides, and a new True Depth camera system in the front. This True Depth camera system allows the iPhone 10 to use AR, which is augmented reality, so something called Emojis can take full advantage of it. Emojis are special emojis that mimics your facial expressions and records your voice. This is a cool feature, but I don't know how long I'll be using it for, so we'll see once I actually get my hands on one. Also, the True Depth camera system is the core of Face ID and can accurately detect your face even if you have a different hairstyle, wearing glasses, a hat, so this solves the problem of not having Touch ID. We'll see if it's more convenient or more of a hassle to unlock the phone. Probably wondering how to navigate without a home button. Well, the home button is replaced by an upward swiping gesture now, so everything is gesture and software based now, which makes sense since there is no home button. It will be an adjustment, but can't wait to review it and see how practical everything is. To round up the iPhone 10 features, the rear cameras are dual 12 megapixel again, but both have OIS. So the iPhone 10 comes in silver or space gray and starts at $1,000, and you can pre-order them on October 27th and be available on November 3rd. Yeah, that $1,000 price tag is kind of ridiculous, but we'll see if it's actually worth it, but it is a lot of money. Lastly, they did introduce something called AirPower where you can charge all your devices wirelessly, but that's coming out next year, so we'll talk about that later. So I tried to keep it short for you guys and talk about the main highlights. Obviously, once I get the devices, I'll get more in depth. Hope this video has helped with a brief overview of what to expect. If it did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, peace.